Hey guys, I'm just trying to leave you a little instructional video for what you need to do for when I'm gone. And if you do well on this, then I'll leave you more videos. If you don't, I'll just leave you paperwork and you'll know I have plenty. Alright, so first you need to turn to page 204 in your reading book. This needs to be done on your own, but you should all have headphones on. You need to read the story, The Wind and the Leaves, and you need to mark the text feature here. This genre is poetry, so this is a poem. And each of these lines here are called stanzas. You'll need to know that for when we do poems later. So I'm going to read you the story and then help you with the answers a little bit, okay? So, stanza 1. Come, little leaves, said the wind one day, come over the meadows with me and play. Put on your dresses of red and gold, for summer is gone and the days grow cold. Soon as the leaves heard the wind's loud call, down they came, fluttering one and all. Over the brown fields they danced and flew, singing the soft little songs they knew. Dancing and whirling the little leaves went. Winter had called them, and they were content. Soon fast asleep in their little earthly beds, the snow laid covered over their heads. Okay? So I read that short little story to you. So you need to answer the questions. How does the poet use the word dresses in line 3 of a poem? So I'm going to read the choices to you, but you still have to answer them, okay? So how does the poet use the word dresses in line 3 of the poem? Was it A, to describe leaves changing color in the fall, to describe girls getting dressed for a party, to describe the sky changing colors at sunset, to describe the movement of the wind? Okay, and you make your answer choice. Number 2. Soon fast asleep in their earthly beds, the snow laid and covered over their heads. The poet uses the word coverlet, to show that the snow looks like a blanket. The leaves have fallen. The snow looks like a dress. The singing has stopped. Choose your answer. So number 4, this one you go to page 207. It says, tell how the poet uses non-literal meanings to describe how the leaves look and sound when they fall. Use space or out on page 207 in your answer. Okay, so you need to figure out how they use non-literal meanings. So the whole story, it's a poem. The snow's not really covering them like a blanket, okay? So I'll give you a couple minutes to look at that, and then I'm going to show you what you should have close to written. So here's a story, and to do you a favor, because you should have answered it by now, I'm going to give you the answers. I want to make sure you have these correct in your book. So the first one is A, number 1, to describe leaves changing in the color in fall. And number 2 is the snow looks like a blanket. It even says that it covers them, covers their head. And the short response should vary. That means be a little bit different, but it looks something like this. So the poet uses words such as danced and flew and all that. This needs to be copied down. You need to have that copied down. I'll try to zoom in a little bit for you. The pen would work. Missing my other pen. Whoop, too much. Okay. It's just being really slow. So there's a bigger version of that, okay? So that's what you need to do for this portion. This needs to be copied in your reading book, okay? So that's all you have to do for this part, because you should have the other one done. But for you to go back, I want you to check your answers for what we did when I was here Tuesday. I want you to scroll down. And we read this story, this is insanely slow. Yosemite Mountain. And I'm just going to quickly show you the answers if it will pull up. So here, I'm just going to slowly. You can pause the video to get these answers. I am not going to stop and discuss them because we have discussed them on Tuesday. There's the next page, number 3, 4, and 5. And there's 6, 7, both parts. And then you have number 8, short response. And learning target, and this needs to be what you copy down. But all of this needs to be written in your book. If you don't have it, you need to fix it. I'll check when I come back. I mean, this will be easy 100. Say, hey, is this done? You write correctly? Yes, check. I mean, it's that easy, okay? So this will be our first video I'm leaving for you guys. If you have any questions, please leave me a private comment in the section in your Chromebook. All right, have a good day, guys. Trying to end it.